I used to not like PewDiePie. Hold on, chill. Let me finish the rest of my story. Hey guys, TRex here, and here for Storytime, where in today's video, I will be talking about how I used to not like PewDiePie. Now that Pewds has been back for a few days now, I thought, you know what? It'd be a perfect time to tell you guys the story about how I used to not like the guy. So this epic anime story begins around late 2015, early 2016, when I was first, getting into watching YouTube regularly, because before that honestly, I don't even remember what I did before that. I did not have the most interesting life. I think I just played the same Wii and GameCube games before I started watching YouTube back in the day. Man, when times were so much better. But as I was kind of getting into watching YouTubers, I was, being introduced to various people. Back then, I didn't really have a select group of YouTubers I watched regularly. I kind of just went around just watching random videos, maybe gaming, mainly memes, maybe even YouTube poops. I was into those back in the day, I'll admit it. But the first actual YouTuber, the first gaming YouTuber I started watching was Cory Kenshin, aka my #1 inspiration for starting this channel right here. You guys already know this. But there's another YouTuber that I was introduced to by some of my friends. His name is, you guys may know him as RiceGum. Yes, that's right, I used to watch RiceGum. Wait, yes, I know, I used to watch him. Isn't that some stuff? But hey, in my defense, this was back when he wasn't flexing and, it was just like making fun of those kids. He was a respectable guy, in my opinion, back in the day. But don't worry, ever since like 2017, stuff like that rolled around, he started flexing, and I was like, alright, I better head on out of there. And so that's what I did. But before I did, he mentioned PewDiePie in one of his videos in a negative image. I guess if I remember correctly, this was like 4 or 5 years ago. I think PewDiePie briefly mentioned and roasted RiceGum in one of his videos. So that was really my first impression of PewDiePie. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know he was the most subscribed YouTuber. I've just seen his face around. I didn't really know who he was. I didn't really know who any of them were. I was still fairly new to the platform. So when I heard about this guy that was PewDiePie, the first impression that I got of him was negative by this dude RiceGum. So what do I do as a delusional teenager? I follow him. Yes, I know. Go ahead and say it. T-Rex, you are the biggest idiot. My response, I absolutely 100% agree with you. This continued on for a while, but the thing that pisses me off about past me is that I wasn't willing to give PewDiePie a chance. See, what I did back then was I just took whatever information was thrown at me about somebody and I just believed it, all of it. It didn't matter what it was, I believed it. And I was so stubborn, and I refused to watch him. I don't know why, that's just the way I was. But then after a while, I stopped watching RiceGum. He became too cringy for me. So then the only really YouTuber I was watching was Cory, and I was starting to get into Dashi a little bit. Pause? I don't know. So those were the two main people I was watching. I wasn't really watching anyone else. So I was kind of chilling with them for a while. They inspired me to start this channel right here. And then a few months later, the PewDiePie Vs TSeries thing starts. And keep in mind, I was still not a fan of PewDiePie when I started my channel. Just, it's a good thing I didn't, and I did not drop my trousers and drop my kids off at the pool on PewDiePie back then. That would not have been good. But as 2018 progressed, I was kind of, just watching this battle that he was having with TSeries from a distance, and I thought to myself, because I thought a lot of people didn't like PewDiePie. I just kind of jumped on the bandwagon, if there was one. I was like, if all these people don't like PewDiePie, then why does he have so many subscribers? So it was intriguing to me, because he was gaining a ton of subscribers from this battle that he was having with TSeries. And now it piqued my interest. And so towards the end of 2018 arrives, he drops his own version of YouTube Rewind. I was like, you know what, I better give this a watch. And I gotta say, after watching that video, no part of me thought that this guy was a Nazi. I never thought he was a Nazi. I knew the media was exaggerating and taking all his videos out of context. But they're also saying these awful things about him. They still do, to be honest. But they're just taking the fattest dump on this dude I've ever seen. So I was like, wait a minute. This guy Pewds isn't bad after all. And so I was like, you know what? After all this time of being stubborn, I'm finally gonna give this man a chance. And so I started watching through all the Lawais, all the meme reviews, and the You Laugh You Loses. I was like, wait a minute, this guy's actually pretty cool. I can get behind this dude's humor and why he has this massive fan base. And so then on, I've been converted to the ways of the 9-year-olds. Or now I guess 19-year-olds, whatever we are now. But guys, I just wanted to share that quick story. And if there's a lesson to be taken from this epic story of redemption and penis enlargement, don't restrict yourself to one thing. Let yourself get out there and learn to give people a chance. Just like middle school, high school me didn't. So guys, I just wanted to take this time, share with you guys my little backstory involving Pewds. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want some more story times, I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of stories because outside of YouTube, my life is actually pretty boring. But if you guys enjoy this video, make sure you guys smash like and subscribe to join the herd. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!